Most homeowners in the Portland area have no idea that our market just made a quiet shift, and it's not the kind of change you'd spot from headlines. On the surface, things look slower, but underneath, prices are still holding firm. Buyers are getting more negotiating power, and sellers who price correctly are still landing strong offers. Let's break down exactly what happened this week and what it means for anyone planning a move in the next few months. I'm Perreault with 5 Realty, and I cover the greater Portland, Oregon metro area, Washington, Multnomah, and Clackamas counties in Oregon, along with Clark County in Washington state. These numbers are for the week ending November 23rd, 2025. Let's start with the big picture. We had 451 homes sell this week. That's a little higher than last week's 433, but noticeably slower than the same week last year when 502 homes closed. So the market isn't frozen, but demand is softer than it was a year ago. What we're seeing is a steady seasonal slowdown rather than a drop-off in buyer interest. Inventory is doing something very normal for this time of year. It's slipping. We're down to 6,969 active listings. We were up to almost 9,000 before, compared to 7,210 last week. That's the typical pre-holiday tightening. But here's the important part. Overall inventory is still higher than it was last year. So even though new listings are slowing down, buyers still have more choices than they did in late 2024. And new listings really did slow down this week. Only 380 homes came on the market compared to 435 last week, and even fewer than the 402 that came on during the same week last year. If you're a buyer and you don't see what you want today, you may need a little patience until January. If you're a seller, this light listing activity means less competition. Your home can stand out more right now. Buyer activity is steady. Total pendings dipped slightly to 2,703, and new pendings came in at 535, basically the same as last week, and only a touch lower than last year's 551. The buyers who are still out there are serious. They're writing offers, they're just being more selective and taking their time. Picky. Where things really slow their shift is in price reductions and days on market. We had 524 price reductions in the last 7 days, which is down from 614 the week before, but nearly identical to last year. This is a price-sensitive market. Buyers aren't paying over the odds, and sellers who start too high are adjusting to meet the market. And with an average of 68 days on market and a median of 38 days, homes are taking longer to sell, significantly longer than the 57-day average and 27-day median we saw last year. That's a big change in pace. But here's the part that surprises most people. Even though it's taking longer to sell and we're seeing more price reductions, prices themselves are holding. The average sale price this week was $609,779, which is almost 3% higher than the same week last year. The median sales price was $539,000, basically flat but slightly higher than last year. So no, this is not a falling price environment. It's a slower, more deliberate market where pricing strategy matters a lot more. Sale to list ratios confirm this. Homes are selling for about 99% of their asking price. That's a little lower than last year's median of just over 100%, but still incredibly strong for late November. When you compare sale price to the original listing price, though, the average is 95.42%. That's where you see the impact of those price reductions. Homes that start too high eventually have to come down before they find the right buyers. Looking at November as a whole so far, the average sale price is $614,464, just slightly above last year. Sales volume is down from 1,801 closings at this point last year to 1,456 this year. That's a meaningful drop, but it's not translating into lower prices. This is a slower market, not a distressed one. So what does all of this mean if you're trying to make decisions? If you're a first-time buyer, this is the most manageable market we've had in years. You have more inventory to choose from than last year, fewer bidding wars, and more room to negotiate for repairs, credits, or a rate buy-down, especially on homes that have been sitting for 30 days or more. If you're a homeowner thinking about moving up or downsizing, the slower pace can actually work in your favor. While your home may take a bit longer to sell, you're also buying in the same environment. That often means more leverage on your purchase, more options, and less competition. A small difference in your sale price is often balanced or fully offset by savings and better terms on your next purchase. And if you're just just watching from the sidelines, the takeaway is that prices are still holding steady. The market is shifting, but not in a way that signals a downturn, just a normalization. If you'd like data customized to your neighborhood or price point, or you're considering buying or selling maybe investment property in the next few months, I'm here to help you navigate it. Email me at lauren@pdxhomesforsale.com or call me at 503-683-1885. I'm here to provide any residential real estate services or info you need in the Portland Metro and Clark County market. And check out our blog at pdxhomesforsale.com.